want to try something different this time around. Early on in Deep Rock's development, the developers wanted to do some sort of armor customization. One of the animators made this blog post back in 2017 January, where he shares behind the scenes stuff on dwarf armor. Later he mentions that the idea behind this is so each class's armor can be very customizable, saying how Gunner would have many different shoulder plates and helmets to choose from. And in this image we can see how this customization might have worked, where each armor piece is literally separate and can be simply swapped out. Sometime around when the space rig was introduced, a room on the first floor called Armor Station was locked out, which later disappeared, never to emerge again. According to the art director, fully customizable armor was deemed too much work, at least at the time, and they decided to settle with highly customizable facial hair instead. Strangely, the armor station was so early in development that he doesn't even consider it as cut. What if Bosco had limited ammo and you had to reload it manually? There was a minuscule chance it would have been a thing. By accessing the special menu on a pre-release Update 7 version of the game, we can enable this feature. Whenever Bosco uses up its ammo, pressing Ctrl will reveal how much ammunition it has remaining, and once it's out it will simply keep firing blanks. As you can see on the back, Bosco has a second number right below the revive count. This yellow number represents how many ammo refills Bosco has left. By holding E, we can refill Bosco's ammo by 50%, and we can refill the yellow counter by resupplying ourselves, although this part is pretty buggy as it won't let you go above 2 reloads on Bosco. A while ago, one of the former game developers experimented with these coral trees. His original video was taken down a while ago due to copyrighted music, but I luckily had saved it right before you couldn't download it anymore. Obviously I'll be muting the video, but here it is. Seemingly features some giant coral tree generations. I think this was reused for the rock trees that we see in a couple of biomes today. I also rediscovered an old video I made for this back when I was still a very active wiki editor. We get to see this used for rock trees in a couple of biomes today. The ones featured in this video appear to be some sort of coral trees, which remain unused. I can only speculate the coral trees were meant for dense biozone. Damn, my mic quality is way better here, but also has some very painfully obvious cuts between voice clips and a lot of buzzing in the background, as you can hear. When I can finally do better microphone quality, I will do it right. I don't want no awkward voice cuts like in that video. But until then, pretend like I'm recording these on a micro cassette tape. Lastly, he's playing as generic hero.